Welcome everybody to our tutorial number 4. On this tutorial we're going to trim, cut, extend some of those structural members that we created on tutorial number 3. So let's get started. First thing first, make sure you're actually on the structures layer, and as long as you're in structure layer here, remember this indicates that you what's your current layer. And so last time we drew this structural member at the top, we made this 3 structural members individual members. So what we're going to do is delete this 4 that I have selected. So just select them by clicking on them and just press delete, and they're gone. And first thing we're going to learn how to lengthen a member. So so under the structure palette, under cutting, you would see there is a button called lengthen member. Go ahead and click that. Let's read what's on the command prompt here. It said select the structural member or delta or total. So we're gonna choose the total. So what we're gonna define is what's the total length of the structural member that we want. So for my case, as you can remember, the grid was 12 meters long, so I'm just going to enter 12,000 millimeter, press enter. And here's an important point. So on AutoCAD, usually when you're lengthening or cutting a member, the half that you click on when selecting the member to extend or cut, it's the half that is the end that the extension or the cutting happens. So there we go. So now you can see, let's escape to get out. Now you can see very nicely that it's one single structural member and we have just extended it. Let's escape to get out of it. And now I'm going to show you how to do extend a member. Okay, so let's go ahead. And actually this is kind of useful to be in line mode because you need to select points. Let's go in line mode. Okay, perfect. So we're going to select extend member. So that's under structure, cutting, extend member. And then this little command, well, actually dialog window opens up. Go ahead and select the 3-point because I find that one the easiest. You can also do it to a certain plane, but it gets entirely too complicated that way. Just choose the 3-point. So all you have to do, select a 3-point so you can define a plane that your structural member would extend to. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this point, and this point. And now it's going to ask me to select my structural member. So I'm gonna go ahead and select that one, and it extends itself. Okay, awesome. Let's take a look at the shape mode. Perfect. It looks really good. Okay, so those are very useful little tricks to have. And I'm going to show you another quick little thing that I've learned the hard way. Sometimes what you will find, just because each of these members are justified by their like their middle point on the middle of their web, that's what the other members would extend to, or that's where the grid is. So here, let's first say you wanted this member, this highlighted member, all the way to the edge of your column. You could do a lot of things, change the justification of your members, which I will show you later how to do. But the easiest way is once you select it, at the end you'll see a little grip, and once you snap onto it, it will turn orange or some sort of color. So just drag it, and as long as you have orthographic restrictions on, you can drag it to the edge that you want it to extend at, and kind of snap onto that point and press or click on it. Click your mouse button, and now it's nicely extended all the way to the end. Okay, so we're going to do that on all these corners because that is going to help us out quite a bit. Again, doesn't matter which way you're looking at it, you can always select that little, and we're gonna extend it and click, and it's extended. Let's look at the other point. Again, doesn't matter what your view is, you can still select it through the 3D object. Here, as long as this is the only thing that's selected, I should be able to just snap onto it and go to the plane that I wanted to extend it to, or any edge really. Usually it's easy because there's a lot of other structural members there. Let's extend this one as well. Why not? We'll extend it to this edge. Perfect. Now let's do some mitering cuts. So we're gonna apply mitering cuts to our very the top corners over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's get started. Again, under the structure palette and cutting, you will find miter cut members. Go ahead and select that, and all you really have to do is select to well, if you read your command prompt, it says align edges, gaps. Those are extra options. You can click on it and explore them yourself, but most of the time all you're going to be doing is selecting the first object and then the second object, and they will miter themselves. Okay, let's do this corner. First object, second object. Perfect. And as you can see, you can do multiple objects this way too. Second object. Perfect. In that case, I suppose we really didn't need to extend the other member, but it was just a good thing to show you guys so you know it for the future. Okay, perfect. Now that our mitering cuts are done, now we're going to learn how to cut back members, because as you can see, this is our main structural beam going across, and all this the inner beams here are kind of have interruptions with the main one. So we're going to do here a cut back member. So again, under structure, cutting, click cut back members, and here first thing it asks you to do is select a limiting member. So it's the member that is going to limit the other members that you want to cut or cut back. So go ahead and select this member, and it will be highlighted, and then again go back to your command prompt, and it says select structural member to cut. So we're gonna select this one first, and then you keep on doing it as many as you need. On this case, let's go ahead and do this one as well, and let's go ahead and do this one and this one. Okay, hopefully, oh no, those two didn't cut. I suppose we'll have to, here's a point where it's not cutting. It's simply because the justification is beyond that point. So easiest way to do is you can also grab the snap-on point and grab it to a edge, any edge really. How about we grab it to that edge? Perfect, done. Okay, and here it didn't cut as well. Okay, let's give it a try again, and now we will select this member. Oh, now it works again. Okay, so I will show you one more time, because we're gonna have to go ahead and do that for the other side. Cut back members, select your limiting members. Now it's ask you to select the members to cut. We're gonna go ahead and cut this one and that one. And here's a little bug. Even after you get out, sometimes the limiting member stays selected. I don't know why, it just happens. So the easiest way to get rid of it is select another member and click back to that member and press escape. Don't ask me. Sometimes it just happens that way. Oh, it still didn't cut. Select that member and click that member. Okay, perfect. Now it works. And next thing we're going to do is well, it's pretty much the same thing over and over again, so I'll leave it up to you guys. So what you need to do is go back and go ahead, cut or somehow bring your columns down to the bottom of your beams there. So do that to all of them, and at the very bottom bit here, what we're going to do, as you can see, there's a lot. These ones are going into your column, so are these ones. So cut them all back so they're at the extreme edges of the column. So this one, I'll do a quick little example. This one, see here, it's a kind of, it will be limited to this edge. You can do that or cut them back, whichever suits your need, and go ahead and do those all. And on the next session, I'll show you how to put some grating or some plates on, so we can create some surfaces to put our equipment or walking area on. So see you guys next time.